Hi, my name is Kaylee and I'm 15. This is my story. So I woke up to a beautiful Saturday morning, but instead of feeling happy, I freaked out. Ever wake up in the morning and worry you've overslept and were afraid to look at what time it is? Well, I quickly reached for my phone sitting next to my bed on my nightstand and immediately jumped up. It was right after 9 o'clock a.m., but I needed to get going. I must have turned down the volume on my phone and didn't hear my alarm the night before. Normally, sleeping in on the weekend wouldn't be a big deal, but I played on the girls' varsity volleyball team at school and had an important game that day. I stayed up way too late watching movies on Hulu with one of my friends and was super tired. My friends Riley and Samantha were supposed to pick me up at 9:30 a.m. so we could head to school for a 10:30 a.m. game. I jumped out of bed in a panic and headed downstairs to take a shower. Since I don't like putting my clothes on in the bathroom, I usually just change in my bedroom. I left my uniform laying neatly on a chair in my room. Our upstairs bathroom, which is close to my room, was being renovated, so I had been using the downstairs bathroom for several weeks. To get to the downstairs bathroom, I'd have to pass through the living room to get to the stairs that reached my bedroom. So basically, every morning my family could see me making my daily trip from the bathroom to my bedroom with my hair and body wrapped in a towel. I made my way downstairs into and out of the shower in record time. As I was drying off, I heard my mother talking to someone, but I couldn't exactly make out the voice. I thought maybe my friends had got there a little bit early. I wrapped myself in towels and made my way to the door. As I stepped out half naked into the hallway, and before I made my way into the living room, I saw a nightmare like no other. Sitting in the living room was my crush, Ethan, who also lived in my neighborhood. His mother, my mom, and my brother. Ethan was a grade older than me and a really good athlete. I was afraid to even speak to him at school, and there he was in my living room. I was expecting to see my friends. Seeing him instead, I panicked. I stepped back into the bathroom and stared at myself in the mirror. The blood was draining from my face, and I must have looked as white as a ghost. I tried to play it cool, entered the living room, and started walking towards the stairs with my phone in my hand. Now, with all the drama, I forgot to wipe my feet on the carpet in the bathroom, so they were still pretty wet and slippery, and the freshly washed hardwood floors in the living room didn't help either. It still feels like a horrible dream. I figured I would quickly run through the living room so they barely got a chance to see me, in my towel. Bad idea. I remember slipping and I fell backwards onto the floor, sliding along like an airplane that had just crash landed. My towel came off as I slid along the floor and I was laying there, completely naked, face up. On the bright side, at least the towel that was wrapped around my head stayed on. Remember how it was such a beautiful day out? Well, my living room is very bright because we have a lot of windows, and all the curtains were open. It was sunny out, very sunny, and there wasn't a shadow or a dimly lit area to hide in. And that didn't make being naked on the ground any easier. Anyway, the next few seconds seemed to play in slow motion. I looked up at my mother. I could tell from the expression on her face that she felt really bad for me, but there was this other part of her trying to stop herself from laughing at the same time. I didn't look in my brother's direction, but I could hear him laughing hysterically. If I was close enough to smack him, I would have. I don't know what made me more upset, the fact that I was lying on the floor naked, or the fact that he enjoyed seeing me humiliated so much. In my panic to get up, I slipped again. This time, I landed face down. Sure, why not let everyone get a full view of the front and the back, right? I thought to myself, sarcastically. It felt like an eternity. This time, as I laid face down, I looked over to the side to grab my towel for the second time, and I made eye contact, with Ethan across the room. I could feel his piercing blue eyes exploring every inch of my naked, exposed body. I felt completely vulnerable and humiliated, but a small part of me felt flattered that he was staring so intensely. Somehow I got up, managed not to slip again for the third time, took the towel, and quickly wrapped it around myself as I ran upstairs. Needless to say, I didn't think I could even face Ethan or his mother in person again. However, I was really looking forward to getting sweet revenge on my brother one day. My friends arrived shortly after the whole incident, and thankfully Ethan and his mother left before I had to leave for my game. Even though I was a bit shaken by what had just happened that morning, I actually had one of the best games of my life. The funny thing is that after that super embarrassing day, Ethan started texting me, and we began talking and hanging out more and more. I guess I made a memorable impression. We even started going to each other's games. We've now been together for almost 6 months. Want to send us your story and go down in Storymation Nation history? Please click on the link in the description below. Thanks for watching!